Welcome back to Warplock Scavengers, Skaven playthrough of Mordheim City Damned. As you can see, our new leader finally has a name. It is Francesco de Pazzi. He was one of the conspirators in Florence who wanted to overthrow the Medici, Lorenzo de Medici. So some of you may recall the name, certainly I do, from Assassin's Creed 2 story. So it's based on like a historical figure. But kind of brings back memories for me as well, because either Assassin's Creed 2 or 3 was the last Assassin's Creed game I ever played. That's back when I had a PS3, and yeah, now I'm just exclusively a PC gamer. I used to have a PS3 because my younger brother, we play games together occasionally, and when he lived with us, he had a PS3, and then when he moved out, then I got a PS3 so that when he come over we could play some games together. But yeah, since then, because I was either living in Japan or just playing PC games anyway, I never really kept up with consoles. But yeah, we have a name for our leader. When I was trying to think of his name last time, I was thinking of Whitey, who unfortunately died. But now the new guy has a name, so hopefully that will bode well for him. Now let's find our next deadly. We've got a brutal there. That one's a normal, and that one is a normal. Okay, let's send it to scouts. Got a brutal, and if you can hear some background noise, it's the wind. We've got the door open here in the kitchen, and there's like a top to bottom blind thing, which the wind is just blowing the absolute crap out of, and now and again is striking a metal bin that I've moved as far away from them as possible. Well, not as possible, but what should be a reasonable distance, but gusts of winds will strike it now and again. So if you hear that, that's what you're hearing. And now and again you might hear the dogs as well, because I'm still in my sister's house. Yeah, I recorded the last week's episode. I recorded yesterday, and then since yesterday I've been kind of jonesing, wanting to play again, so I decided I'd record at least one more today. I'm probably gonna record one tomorrow as well, because I'm going to, tomorrow is going to be Friday, and then I'm going to my brother's on Saturday, so I'm probably going to want to play again tomorrow, just because that's the way it is, right? With a game that you really enjoy, it's very hard just to play one and then put it up for potentially, a week. You're always going to want to play another one, and that's, this is getting serious now, not getting the deadlies. But yeah, some games that you might see coming on the channel, series coming soonish, you might see that it've actually got longer, almost like live stream length, like 3 hours or whatever, 3 to 5 hours per episode, just because for some games that I've recorded but haven't yet put up on the channel, I've recorded them in sessions like that, and I decided not to cut them down into discrete episodes, which I've done in the past. I'd rather just put them up as a solid block of gameplay, and the way it is I'd rather put out a like 3 or whatever hour video once a week, than 3 1-hour videos a week, if that's the way I recorded it. Whereas these ones generally, like, there's a natural cutoff point, right? You do a mission, or you do a mission, and we're still not getting this bloody deadly. But yeah, you do a mission and you've got a nice cutoff point there, right? Until the next time. Brutal and brutal. What is going on? Where are all the deadlies? There's another brutal. And a hard. And a hard. So we're going to go on another day. This is going to be a record. How many days is that now? Because I haven't been paying attention. I've just been prattling away. But maybe one of you can tell me. There's a deadly. So, and another deadly. Seriously? Okay, well, we're going to go for the mark for death. Because they're more fun. Simply because the enemies are kind of forced to act in a way that is better for them. And what I mean by that is they have targets that they have to focus on. So they do actually focus their attacks rather than spreading out. So that's going to make it more difficult for me, but I think more enjoyable for me and hopefully more enjoyable for you as well. But we are going to jump in here. Let's launch the mission. We've got everybody, of course, because if anybody was sick, no matter what it was, they recovered by now.
They soon recover from their fright. But before the warriors can regroup, an enemy warband arrives and deploys near their wagon.
Yeah, so as I mentioned last time, some of the new stuff coming on the channel is going to be delayed simply because that's life, right? Life happens. I'm not claiming to be in any way special. It's just sometimes for everyone, life just says, hey, buddy, I know what you were thinking of doing XYZ, but no, ABC is now the most important thing, and you need to look after that for the next week or month or wherever it is, and wherever else goes on the back burner. And that's kind of the way it's been for me for the last little while. And for the next while coming as well. Okay. So these two guys are here. Again, I missed what our deployment is, but it seems to be either patrols or scattered. Right, so we look for the two. Some people, I don't know, I rarely actually explain the rules of the D.I.E and Mordheim, which every time I mention D.I.E and Mordheim, I must mention Game Night, because he's the guy to come up with it. And if you are not, if you either haven't checked out his videos or you're not subscribed to him, I recommend you do both of those things. Hopefully after you watch this video, or even pause this video, go do that. And then come back here and watch the rest of the video, because that guy, he is an excellent player. He's a much better player than me. Let's just put that out there first. He understands all of the mechanics of the game. I do not. I'm more about coming up with tactical ways of compensating for my lack of knowledge of, or even my lack of desire to know the mechanics of the game. Whereas he's able to understand all the mechanics, how different builds work, and also then really good tactician on top of that as well. So he's like a top tier player, and I really enjoy watching his stuff. And I think anybody who watches my stuff, you'll enjoy it too. And the guy, in terms of personality as well, he's a really good guy, and he's very entertaining too. So can't recommend him enough. But anyway, as always, I digress. But what I was going to say is, So one of the rules of Die in Mordheim, other than having to pick deadlies all the time and etc., is that you cannot use the in-game map to navigate. So that's why I don't put the map on with this one. It's why I put the map on Bedlam, because Bedlam is not a Die in Mordheim playthrough. That's why sometimes we can do brutals or hards, or even sometimes a normal. I think, is that, I'm trying to work out, is that one of the puppies I'm minding, or is that one of the neighbor dogs barking? I'm not sure. I think it might be one of the puppies barking anyway. But yeah, so I can't use the in-game map. So to navigate, what I do is, so there's our cart there. Okay. So now the other thing I'm looking for is, where is the enemy cart? So I can't see their red thing in the sky. So that tells me that it's behind one of these taller buildings. So it could be directly in that direction or over in that direction. Could also be in that, over that way. So what we're going to do is we're going to move up. And we're going to pass some of these guys. And we're going to check again. I think it is one of the puppies I'm minding that's barking away. So enjoy the extra barking. Hopefully, it shouldn't be as... Okay, it can't be that way because that's the edge of the map. So it's somewhere in that direction is what I'm getting. Unless it's over there. But yeah, we're going to continue on down this way. And he's going to ambush there. So now we put him there. We're kind of committed to heading around in that direction. One thing we can do though with Antenor here is there. That's exactly where the cart is, directly there. So going that way and around is not actually a bad move. I knew it was one of... I do it so often. It's like, oh, that's going to be an actual trap, and I'm running right into it. But never a case of, hey, maybe I shouldn't run into it, because it's always at that like microsecond before actually hitting it that you realize, and then you also realize at exactly the same time that even if I wanted to, there's no way I can avoid hitting this thing. Right. Apparently there is a pink car. Oh, I think it was one of the puppies. Well, one of them is not actually no longer a puppy, but I think it was the puppy that was barking. Now, so yeah, there's a pink car on the map, so that's going to be fun. Right, our cart is that way. Their cart. So we should head. Where exactly is our cart again? I saw it there a second ago. Oh, there. Okay. So yeah, we should head in this direction. And totally meant... Oh, there's our cart right there. Okay. I totally meant to get that. Oh, there's their cart that way. Right. Yeah, you come over here next to Francesco, who now has a name, and I'm sure he's very happy with that name. I'm certainly very happy with it. Right, Francesco. You're going to move up to... I think our guys are going to be coming that way. Is that right? Well, we're going to move to here and sights up there. So something I like to do is, I think our guys are going to be just down there. But something I like to do is to try to pick a landmark that possibly we're going to be able to rally around. Oh, well done, Deep Throat, on failing the stupidity check. That's very helpful for everyone involved. Okay, so their cart is that way from you. So you're where the other guys should be just around the corner from you, right? Okay, now. That's one of us, right? Well, we're going to head out this way. Up there. And just trying to work out where I am compared to everything else. There's another map there. Oh, this way, okay. So the leader is just around here. Hi there. Okay, so you're going to ambush there. And then you can do the same, except obviously running into the edge here, because why not? Oh, almost hit that. Oh, we hit that one instead. Well, good job us, right? We can pop you there. And Edward fails as well, great. But at least he's nice and close to the guys. Now he's also nice and close to us too, which is not so good. Mr. Pink Horror. So we're hoping that Fernandez de Cordova can actually disengage and get the hell out of there when it's his turn. Because we don't really want to be getting involved with him. And that was a good attack by him there. Pretty clever. But we just kind of wanted... I don't know whether we're going to be able to kite him or not, but we do kind of want to kite him into the enemies if we can. Because with Mark for Death, again, we know that's going to make it more difficult for us because they're going to concentrate their fire. They have 3 people on our side that they're going to want to get, which means that instead of us having the amount of damage to put maybe 3 people down spread across 10, it's more or less going to be on those 3 people. So we're going to end up with maybe 2 people down and 1 person very close to down until we can maybe get a grip on things. And if we don't get a grip on things, you could very easily spiral into a loss. Now that is without adding the pink aura into the mix, because of course we found another one of those, because why wouldn't we? But yeah, add the pink horror in the mix then, and you're talking about him taking out maybe another 1 or 2 of us, so then we're looking at losing half of our people, and that puts us very close to having to route check, which again increases the pressure on us that we have to deal with them very quickly and very efficiently. So getting our people back together as quickly as we can has got to be a priority for us. So the fact that both Deep Throat and Edward failed their stupidity checks really does not help in that respect. Now, okay, at least I know where you are. Just get an Overwatch from you there. Now, if we need to, we could deal with the pink horror. the thing is that we know that when you deal with the pink horror, you're going to spawn 2 blue horrors. And to deal with them, then, you know, to deal with pink horror plus 2 blue horrors, we're talking about probably committing 5 over 10 people, or rats. I suppose rats are people too. That's probably going to be the title of this video now. But committing half of our resources to do that, well, we already know that we have 2 people who failed stupidity checks, so they're going to be a turn behind. So potentially we're leaving ourselves 3 to try and deal with an enemy who are already will have a focus on things. So yeah, it's fighting hasn't started yet, but we already know that it's not going to be an ordinary. Well, the fighting has started because the bloody pink horror has showed up, right? But the fighting against the other warband hasn't. But we already know it's going to be tough, and it's not going to be an easy walk in the park kind of one where, you know, a couple of their guys roll in towards us and we beat the crap out of them. That's not going to happen. Right, so our card is okay. So I want you guys to go this way. And Antonor, same deal for you. So basically what I think, if I'm reading things right, these guys should, if we could go out there and look to our right, the rest of our guys should be up that way somewhere. Now I might be reading it arseways. Oh great, so he can't disengage, which means we've either now got to decide that he's gone, let's not worry about him, or we need to go kill it. And for Francesco, he's gonna go and say, yeah, we're gonna kill this thing, because why not? On something I just realized as well, we have points to spend on some of our people that we should have spent, and we didn't. My Deathroll just passed, which is good. So if he goes this way, he's going to be, yeah, he's going to be going towards that thing. Okay. Oh, so the other guys could have just turned the other guys around and it would have actually got here quicker. But I think what's going to happen is they're going to run into the enemies that are going to show up, because the enemies are going to show up from that direction and over there where the cart is, I think. So the guys that we're bringing down, yeah, we already see they're starting to show up now. So I would not recommend anyone to do this in this way. The better thing would be that guy there that was on the pink horror, leave him there, let him take maybe 2 or 3 turns to get his ass kicked. By then you're out of there, pink horror goes and picks a different target, which is hopefully on the enemy team, and you make life a lot easier on yourself. Doing this is stupid. Just let me put that out there now, right? This is a stupid tactic to do. The better tactic would have been, as I said, leave him there, everybody else move away, head towards their kind of towards their cart or wherever you want to go set up for your fight and do things that way. That would be a much better and smarter way of doing things. I think you can just about pop on. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that would be a much better way of doing things. And also it would have the added benefit of the guy that was there might actually act as a magnet for some of their guys, which would mean that even if they come over and kicked his ass, let's go with dodge with you. Even if they come over and kicked his ass, they would then end up with either the pink horror or the blue horrors or wherever was left to deal with. And that would be a pretty decent situation for you then to find yourself in. Okay, now. Fail terror test is always fun. So you might think, well, you've already half killed this guy. So what's the big deal? The big deal is he's going to get his turn. He's going to crit stun someone. That someone then immediately becomes extremely vulnerable. And it means then that we have to deal with that vulnerability with an enemy warband beginning to descend on us. And us realizing that we've sent two of our people in a rather wrong direction. And two decent people as well. It's not like, they're two new recruits or anything. Right, here we go. Okay, that's a good miss. Curse of Chaos. And then a dodge. Okay, so that was really good. We're happy with that. Because potentially next turn, we kill him, then the blue horrors pop. Still not ideal. Especially not with this guy showing up. The miss is not that important. If he gets within range of to pull us away like that, yeah, that could be important. Because now we have two places where we're going to be fighting. Oh, and look at that. The first chance they get to hit us, it's a crit. At least not a crit stun though. Of course, we can't hit shit. So Mordred is already in a bit of trouble. We're going to have to give him some backup. Some major backup. Especially seeing as this guy, he threw out a lot of strong blows there. That was a bit on the excessive side, I have to say. And yeah, Mordred just cannot hit this guy to save his life. Jeez, and even when he gets parried, he gets smacked in the face. That was the worst round of attacking that we've seen in a long time. Oh, and he is missing his leg. Yeah, it was hard to see the other time, but yeah, that's definitely a wooden stump there. At the back. Right? I was thinking, I wish I could get rid of that, but I can't get rid of that. Yeah, that's a wooden stump. Yeah. But yeah, Mordred is not looking good. He's going to need full heals. Which is not good from Benedict's point of view either, because Benedict would have wanted, probably would have wanted heal, poison, Overwatch would be kind of at the moment his ideal scenario, or heal, shoot, Overwatch maybe, but it's going to have to be heal, I think. And even that may not be enough, because that guy was doing, what, 60 damage or something when he was hitting. So that's 2 globes just for a single hit. Yeah, so don't feel very good about that at all. But we'll take our dodge. So now, yeah, with the guys being tied up over there, and you can see how vulnerable these two are here. He's a ranged dude, so he's going to be... Yeah, he's going to be shooting Mordred. And he's immediately taken away everything we did to support him, because he had, like we healed him for 90. He's taken 66 damage, but he's also been stunned, which means now that guy's hits on him are going to be auto hits. So he's dead, or out of action at least at this point.
A new round has started.
The only way we can help him would be to kill that leader, and that leader is at full health, so that's not happening. Right, at least here's our strong period. Okay, let's charge him. Good hit. And then a miss. End the turn. Gotta take the shots, even if we know they're gonna be misses. Oh, that was a hit though. Good. Still not a stun. Okay, and that. Yep, failed terror test really helps us out a lot. I don't think we can actually parry against that guy, so it's probably a mistake as well. I think 3 hits from him will almost guarantee that Pink Horror dies this turn. Oh, of course he only has 2 hits because he doesn't have all of his red pills yet. Okay, well, Deep Throat, you are now going to get redirected. Really? Okay, well, you at least charge the guy. So the only thing that saves Mordred would be this guy's stupidity. Him going for the other 2 rather than the guy who's on the ground who's 100% chance to hit. But then we have this guy coming in. who's already gone for Mordred. Okay, we didn't actually physically go for Mordred. Right, Bidcoon, you fail. Of course you do. Oh, beautiful. Okay. That gives us a chance at least. Let's get your dodge on. And so it dies. Blue horrors appear. And you dodge. And Edward fails because if he had a pass, he would have been able to go over and help in the other fight. And you can't have that, can we? Right, so next moment of importance is coming up at 59. Their leader goes, followed by Mordred, if he is still alive. But I very much doubt that will happen. Oh, he failed. No. Oh, great. Wow, bit of luck for us. Okay, so Mordred recovers, gets dodged, and then actually hits the guy for once. Okay, good job, Mordred. But this is one of these things where it's like, oh, maybe things might work out for Mordred, and then it's, what are you talking about? Smack you down. No. What's this, optimism of Mordheim? We don't accept that. Now I might try something. I was going to say something a bit clever. I don't know whether it's all that clever, but it's something that might work for us. We'll have to see. It might backfire as well. We'll see though when we get to Benedict's turn. So at the moment, Mordred is the guy that we want to save. So infuse globe. Only touching Mordred. Then a second one. Doing the same. And then a third one. Doing exactly the same. Now, here's where the potentially clever thing comes in. Wait, where's the dude that shot him? Seriously, fuck you. Shine on the screen. There he is. Okay. Just lock that guy down. Now he might just beat the shit out of Benedict. But for now, Mordred potentially doesn't take a 66 crit stun shot again. So he switches. Frenzy. He missed. He shouldn't. Oh, he did have another swing. Okay. And he hit us through our dodge as well. Right. But the good thing is, the longer we survive around that leader guy, the better things get for us. Now over here, not so much. Yeah. with stupid shit like that. Yeah, I kind of love for you to go and attack someone else.
A new round has started.
So now we have 82 to 71 to try and do some good work. 81 and 71 are the key components there, because putting damage into the leader, shooting the guy that's coming at 70, those two are going to be big. Efialtes, you could help as well. If you got 2 hits, you know what? You would be a bit of a hero. Oh, hero, did I say? Listen, when we get back to the pub tonight, guess who's they're going to be singing songs about, huh? Huh? Efialtes, the savior of Mordred, eh? Now, let's shoot the shit out of this guy. Or, you know, miss him, because that's always a viable option as well. Okay, reload for 1. Yeah, you can hear the winds bashing away there, so apologies for that. Excellent. Now, the hope is, and it's only a hope, but the hope is that this will be a crit stun, because that would just be perfect. Okay, not a crit stun, but it's decent damage. It's decent damage, and the guys are progressing. We succeeded terror test, or succeeded terror test and failed a fear test. But we succeeded in a hitting test. Let's try and do that again. Okay, good. But the blue horrors, the thing about them is they are still there's still damage sinks that we have to deal with. So we need you to hit twice, because anytime you miss, that puts us back a big step compared to the other guys. Okay, so 2 good hits. That blue horror dies next turn, but it does mean then that Fernandez de Cordoba is around there on his own, potentially getting hit by both of them, which is not good. Deep Throat should be able to kill here. He did. Right, that leader dude is dead. Is he one of the people that we're supposed to kill? I don't know, but I'm going to take all the stuff anyway. Looks like he wasn't. Now, we can step onto this guy. Okay, and then you are going to sidestep. So we kept him away from Mordred. So far, things are going well. It's good dodge there. Good hit back. No, we don't like dread of RMR, thank you. I needed you apparently. Okay, good success on one of them at least. A decent hit, but she's still got 140 HP left, which is going to take a while to get rid of. Okay, fail the terror test and succeed in the fear test. Although you'd love to hit the guy in front of you, you got to go for this guy. And then, yeah, you've got to take that dodge, because I'm pretty sure we can't... Anyone with a claw, we can't parry. Now, the interesting thing is, we've turned things around so well over there that Edward now can go and help here, which I didn't think was going to happen. But he can pop in here. He can succeed in a fear test. And we can start on this dude as well. Oh, that's good damage to start with. Okay, 2 decent hits there. Then he gets to put in a sidestep. Hopefully he now is the main target, because he's then going to save our buddy a lot of damage from that. Even if he gets hit through his dodge, we're spreading their damage, which is going to be important. Right, let's see. Weeping poison, more weeping poison. Okay, went for you. And went for you. So he's done, so now it's the other guy to worry about. Okay, Vidkun. It was Vidkun, not the Borgia. Actually, I think I said the Borgia earlier. But no, it was good old Vidkun who was struggling on this side. Right, Mordred, you need to go over here and repay what Benedict has done for you. Just sidestep on. So that guy now has an all alone. Well, I think with until Benedict switches, he won't have an all alone to do, right? Because Benedict isn't actually a threat to him without a melee weapon. I think that's how it works. Oh, this guy's coming down. It's not going to be good for Mordred, I can tell you that. Okay, good dodge, so. Heart of the Wolf. He's not going to have many red pills left. Good dodge. I think he's done, because he charged, right? Yeah. But we have 3 of them here. Kill those 3. And things are looking a lot better for us. Right, Benedict. You can disengage, you're going to do that. Going to back you off a bit. Let's go with aim. It's you. So the ideal situation would be to get a second person over here to help as soon as possible. Now, because otherwise Mordred will be in big trouble. Right, let's go for you again. It's kind of debating whether there was, 3 kind of solid options: shoot, heal, or poison. But I think next turn we may be able to do all 3. But yeah, we do need to migrate one person over here just to negate an all-alone check for Mordred. Luckily he goes later in the round, which means that we do have options in terms of who that person's going to be. And we do have someone over there who could actually just come straight over, right? Yeah, that's probably what we're going to do. We probably put the second person on, I think that's a wolf priest. So I think the second person goes on him rather than on the henchman. And the reason for that is because we want the wolf priest who does more damage to have 2 targets to attack. Rather than what we'd normally do, which would be focus on the weaker of the 2, trying to put him down quicker. But because Mordred is damaged, I think it makes sense that Ephialtes goes against this guy. Yeah. So hitting him or not for Ephialtes is not the big thing. The big thing is for Ephialtes to take some of the attacks and potentially some of the damage that would have gone to Mordred instead. Until we can deal with those blue horrors and make things a little easier on ourselves. Right, let's aim at you. Good hit. Okay. Now we reload for one. We're going to be reloading for two at the next one, which means that we can aim one more. We're going to just shoot this one and hope. Not surprised to miss at 32. We reload. And then we aim the last one. And it's a miss. Which, fair enough, it's 52%, so, you know, 1 and 2 misses is kind of on the line for that anyway. Right. Now, you failed, but hopefully you can at least hit the guy. Okay, so he's gone. Now, it makes sense now for you to migrate over this way. And then with you, we make it 2-on-1 against this dude. You can get around the corner there you go. You have a swing at him. Good hit. That's going to help us put him down. You're not going to have any protection for this round. But again, it's not really about that at the minute. Now, you're going to go in here. We could obviously bring him over there and make things a little easier on ourselves, but I'd rather get this guy down and release as many people. And we do have someone there anyway who can migrate over there. So 3 people on this guy. Let's get him down quickly. Release these 3, and then we have a nice incoming wave for the enemy to deal with, and I don't think they're really going to deal with that incoming wave all that well. So getting that wave there as quickly as we can is going to be important. Getting rid of this guy is going to be important as well, because that releases 2 pretty heavy hitters on our side of things, at least, to go and deal with them as well. So Aldermis Carlman, you are one of the people that we're supposed to kill, so we shall loot you as well, and we'll do the usual swappy in and out. And actually, you can have his thing because we don't need his thing.
Objective
Thank you.
Objectives updated.
Okay, now you can come over here, and as long as you can dodge, you're going to go. Yeah, you should be able to dodge. You're going to go into fight here as well. So now suddenly, things are swinging into our favor. Again, I definitely would not recommend what we did with the pink horror. Even though it seems to be working out for us, because if you look at it, the aim really, if we hadn't done what we've done, would be, again, leave the guy there, delay him. Then you can see where that fight is happening with, I think, the wolf priest and the other dude. The idea with those would have been to put all of our people on the far side from here, the far side of those people. So go around the back of them and then make it so that the pink horror would have enemy, almost exclusively enemy units as the nearest target for them. And then they go in there and they just start ripping through them. And if they do put it down, then they would have had these 2 blue horrors to deal with on top of that. We didn't do that. We decided to deal with them ourselves. So far, fingers crossed, it's working out okay for us, but it's just an extra complication for us to deal with, but also I guess from my own point of view, it's a bit more fun to have as well. Now he can't get in there, so that kind of makes my mind up that he should come over here, and when he can, get involved in that fight there as well. So we have like a actually with him next round, and Antenor and Deep Throat, we've got a wave coming in, and then after them we have these guys as well. Now I think the Blue Horror is going to survive even with warp poison. He's gonna just about survive, I think. So it will be just that little bit extra delay for these guys, but it does mean again that we're gonna have a wave of incoming damage that the enemy are gonna find hard to deal with. Now they have people coming in as well, but I guess the problem they have is their guys are dribbling in, whereas we're planning to basically come at these guys in waves. Now you're going to go after this guy, and there's a reason for that, because I think that guy is, although he's not dead and it might take a while to kill him, thanks Wind, that guy, I would consider him dealt with. And what I mean by that is we know we're going to kill him before he does any serious damage. This guy here, we're not so clear on that. So any strikes we have against him is a chance to crit stun him, and a chance then to reduce his effectiveness in causing us problems. So it makes absolute sense, to me at least, to switch targets onto this guy, even though the other guy is not done with yet. And even though we can see in the distance there that there is another enemy coming. I think that makes a lot more sense, because we have people to deal with that other guy. There's Weeping Poison. Yeah, he just about survives. Vidkun again takes some more damage. And then we dodge, but he's done. So he's going to die as soon as one hit next turn, he's done. Then those guys can start migrating over here. He succeeds all alone. Okay, so someone's in a bit of trouble. Ulrich's Gift. Yeah, you can keep that. Oh, yeah, that's not good. And unlucky. Everything we did to save Mordred, and he's down anyway. So that would tell me that Mordred was almost certainly one of their targets. And that's what makes the Marfredet, I think, one of the probably my favorite mission type to play, because you have that where they're making things more difficult for you, because they're going to concentrate their fire on a few of your guys. But I don't think Mordred will see it that way. Especially not if he gets a really bad injury. So now, makes things a bit interesting for us, because we now no longer have to worry about saving Mordred. So we're going to shoot at that guy and miss, because why wouldn't we, right? Then we aim at him again. Hit him that time. Okay, 2 guys on him next turn. I would imagine that that's going to be enough to kill him. We're now going to... we're not going to poison, we're just going to Overwatch and catch maybe the next guy going, or that guy down there.
A new round has started.
Or even that guy. Okay. Well, he does have a weapon. I thought he was standing there without a weapon. But he seems pretty easy to deal with. Efialtes, let's go for this guy. That was good, but we're really getting unlucky with our crits in that we're generally not stunning when we do produce them. But this now is our period that I think we're going to win in, because we have a nice strong run of it just being us. So 60% on you. Let's take that. So this is where what I talked about before, the kind of the wave effect kicks in. Where Antenor here has done enough damage. Now, we're not going to kill the guy, we're going to overwatch. But there's enough damage there to make it so that we can kill that guy on the next hit. And then people then... he was left with 1 hit point. Look at that. People then move on then to the next target. And that's what we're going to be doing here. So Francesco is going to come around here. Why can't he fit through there? Oh, there we go. Don't know why he couldn't do that. Anyway, let's pop you onto this dude and start working on him. Oh shit! I keep forgetting it's not Whitey and that we don't have a third attack. What? He's proving fairly tough, but you can see now we've got him to the point where next round he's definitely going to die if we don't get lucky and kill him this round. And you could play a part in that if you kill that guy. Thank you. He's Jorik. He's not one of the people we need to kill. So then we migrate onto you. Hit you. Okay, so you got like 60 odd hit points left. Then Web of Steel. And we're still in our power play here, although Vidkun doesn't feel all that powerful, having failed both of those tests, but he can pop there. Okay, and you failed as well. Okay, well, for now, back off a little bit just to let someone else through there. Edward fails too, so he won't have all that far that he can. Oh, he can potentially get all the way over there. He may not have a stance at the end of it, and he may not even make it. He doesn't. Okay, but we do have. You can see now we got a wave of 3 more guys coming in as well. This guy's going to move. He's going to get overwatched. That was decent damage. So he's already taken a decent hit right at the start. And he had to charge, which means that he didn't get a second attack. So now we're in a decent position here. It looks like this is going to be a win. It is kind of sad for... okay, he succeeded again. It's not so good for us. Wow, yeah, he puts out so much damage. It's crazy. We don't want him going for Francesco again. Yeah, it is a bit sad for Mordred, but that guy is going to die this round. These other two then are not going to last much longer than that. I don't know what the hell the puppy is doing. He's drinking water, but he's getting it everywhere. He's like, he was drinking it, but also he was putting his paws in it and splashing it all over the place. There's a big puddle on the floor now. Normally with him, if there's a big puddle on the floor, it's pee, but he hasn't peed in the house today, and also the pee puddles look very different as well. So it's a good hit there. I'm going to aim this one, and then we'll just have a free shot on the next one. So he's dead, which means that those two now are in big trouble. Right, so we got Jokin and Conrad. So you are Conrad, but you're not Conrad with a C, who would be the one that we would want to kill. You're the better chance to hit anyway. So, although we didn't hit you, but still you were a better option for us. Yeah, this guy could still cause issues because Francesco there is not looking all that healthy, given that he took a big hit from that guy. But he seems more interested in casting his stuff. I'm hoping he just gets 999 out of it. He didn't, but yeah, he didn't really contribute to his own side of things, I don't feel.
A new round has started.
Right, so good dodge from Deep Throat. And then missed with the Vital Strike. Right, Ephialtes can... Okay. Let's go through here. Come on. There you go. And the reason we're doing this is because we want to get around onto this dude. We're going to ignore that dude for the moment. Because putting these two down is going to be big for us. Now, it does mean that we might have to... Hang on, I think he's already picked a fight. I was going to say we might have to put someone on him to pin him down, but I think he's pinned himself down. Right. Let's move up a little bit. And let's just focus fire on this guy for now. Good hit. And we reload. We won't be able to aim another shot because we won't have any reload, so we just hope with an almost 50-50 that we do hit one of them, and we just did that. So this would be a bonus if it hit. And it missed, but again it was the bonus. It wasn't... if you're looking for bonus to hit, you know that you're in big trouble. Right. Let's move you around. I'm going to sneeze, so I'm going to apologize. Excuse me. You're getting all the sound effects today. Puppies, wind, sneezing. You know, don't say I don't do anything for you guys. There's another crit without a stun to follow up. Let's dodge at you. So I think that guy is about to die because you should have enough damage to put him down. Yeah, I think once the poison kicks in, I think he's going to be gone. I might be wrong on that, but we'll see. Deep Throat. Let's get started on this guy. Okay, good. It's fairly decent. Means you can pile on maybe another 2 guys on him and get some decent hits. Fortunately, you're only gonna be able to hit him once, but hey, once is better than 0 times, right? And it's for 44 too, so it's respectable at least. Probably should have parried, but you should be okay with the dodge for now. Vidkun, okay, passed your terror test. Oh, that's where you are. Okay, trying to figure out where the hell is he compared to everyone else. But now I know. Okay, let's get through the magic door and bring you down here. Now you can hit this guy twice. Good one to start. Oh, so close to killing him. I just realized that killing him is not going to be... no. The other guy is not dead, so killing the 2 of them probably is going to be enough at this stage. Now, Edward is going to pop in here. I'm really glad that he passed his stupidity check. So, Edward is basically here to protect Francesca. Or Francesco, even. And what I mean by that is he's basically there to get hit by this guy rather than Francesco getting hit by him. Okay, he didn't get poisoned, which is not good for us. But this is good because now he is dead. So potentially we can shoot that guy that's on his knees, kill him before this guy even gets to go. And then the first thing he's going to have to do is to pass a route check before he gets to attack anyone. So that gives us decent chance to get a win out of that. Right, so here it is. Reload. Gotta aim the shot, right? That's him dead. A nice crit as well. Reload. Okay. I'm gonna be able to aim one shot at this guy. If we can get there, there's our angle. Okay. Actually, we're not going to be able to aim a shot at them because we have to move to find the angle. So reload. And we're going to go for the shot rather than the heal. I don't know whether that's a good idea or not, but we've done it, so it's too late now. But there's the fail. Okay. So overall, pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. We dealt with a pink horror, 2 blue horrors, obviously, basically 1 mob, right? Mordred getting his ass kicked at the start, reviving. He was really like up and down the whole thing, right? Looked like he was gone. We managed to rescue him. We were building him back up. He then come over here. He was being a little bit of a hero by holding that guy there. Other people started showing up. It looked like, okay, things are going to be great. We're going to win. Going to look like, you know, a bit of a star of the show. Other than obviously Ephialtes is going to have songs sung about him. And then, you know, they turned against him, at least Mordred, not against us. He goes down. But in going down, inspires everybody else then to push on and get a win. But hopefully he's still alive to hear those songs.
Yes! Yes! Brilliant, clever Filch leads Warband to victory! Kill, crush all enemy! Steal, snatch much wordstone!
Wait.
The Lord will be happy, please!
Filch, are you saying that it was your idea to go after the pink horror even after I said it was a bad idea? Is that what you're saying? Or are you just claiming, as usual, just because we won, that was your idea, and when we lose, it's our fault? Yeah, we know what you're like, Filch. Right, let's see. Full recovery. Good job, Mordred. We love to see that. Okay, yeah, we have points to spend on you, and we have points to spend on you as well, yeah. Okay, well, let me spend those now. Nothing all that important dropped there, I don't think. Yeah. We're basically looking for decent formulas at this stage. Not really for anything else. Let's pay our upkeep, because obviously full recovery means that we didn't have any treatment costs. Right. I think his agility is okay for now. Let's up his strength. He needs to be doing more damage, I think. Let's keep going into that. Accuracy, get him up to 15 if we can. Okay, we don't need anything from Benedict. He's going to be the last one, right? No, not quite. Okay. Right, so keep going into your accuracy. I'm going to increase your toughness. Yeah, we'll get the toughness up, and then we might come back and put some pills into, or some points into agility, and maybe even strength as well. Right, now let's hope that it's not going to be a whole week until the next Deadly. I have a feeling now it's going to actually be today. There it is. Yep, actually 2 again. Okay, we're going to do the Mark for Death again, because as you can see, they kind of almost jolt the AI into making better decisions, and makes it more fun overall because of that. But yeah, I really enjoyed that. It was, especially at the start, was fairly challenging. Towards the end, we started getting a handle on things, but there was definitely an element there of, first of all, we could lose because we're doing something stupid. Second, we could lose important people even if we don't lose overall. And then just like third, just the challenge of it as well, I really enjoyed. So again, I hope you enjoyed, hope you're keeping safe out there, and hope to see you next time. Goodbye. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, maybe consider hitting the subscribe button there on the right, or checking out some other videos here on the left, or perhaps you might even share with some friends.